Hey guys, Country Outdoors here with Breland at CMC Rocks 2022. I feel like you and I just bump into each other everywhere.
It's happened a few times.
Chill Cowboy Club,
Yeah.
Six and Peabody for CMA Awards, and you're now nominated for a CMA this year, Music Event of the Year. Has this year been, it feels like it's been, yes, last year was obviously a huge year for you, but like the #1 CMA award, now you're here in Australia, like a lot has happened for you this year.
Definitely, yeah. I think each year has kind of built on the hard work of the previous years. You know, I'm working even harder this year than I was last year. I didn't think it was possible, but I have. So anything that's happened, I feel like has been the result of that, and I'm super grateful to be able to do this at this level.
That's awesome. And I know you and I kind of touched on this at the CMAs, but I'd love to circle back to it because it's something that, you know, I hold at the center of my career is my relationship with the Lord. And I know that you've been very open about that and in your music too. And I would love for you to just like share some inspiration behind that and how you're led.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm put here for a purpose, and I feel like God has opened up a lot of doors for me in spaces that I didn't expect to be in, because there's work for me to do here. And I feel like the mission that I'm on is a God mission, and so even if the music isn't necessarily always thematically about that, the mission is, you know, and the goal is to make country music you know, more inclusive, more representative, but also to build bridges between country music and the rest of the genres and give people, you know, some common ground, you know, some things that they can agree on in a world that has become so divisive. So,
for sure.
You know, I feel like God is at the center of that message, and I definitely have been guided in that way.
I think as well, like Jesus, one thing that I've always taken away is he walked in places that a lot of people would like turn their noses up to as well. And you know, a lot of people might think, oh, you have to be in a church to find him or whatever, but no, he was, you know, he was hanging out in the ungodly places and walking with all types of people. So I love that, like, you can see that. And right now we're obviously at a big country music festival, lots of drinking, lots of fun. What did you think Australia was going to be like, and what have you experienced so far?
Yeah, you know, I just kind of got to the festival a couple hours ago, and I've just kind of been feeling out the vibes, but it seems like everyone is out here trying to have a good time. They're all, you know, big country music fans, celebrating the music. Live music is back. This is the first time that they've done this festival in a couple years. So there's definitely a lot of high energy out there, and my goal is to hopefully match that. And my only real expectation was that I would try to play as great a show as possible and see how they respond. But I'm watching them, you know, even while it was still daylight out, and they're already turned up and excited. So.
Oh yeah, and something about Australian country music fans is even if you haven't played here before, as soon as they see your name on the bill, they'll download your album and learn the words to every one of your songs.
Yeah.
So expect that, because Aussie country music fans are absolutely amazing, and they've been deprived of live music for years now. So, you know, you can see all your buddies that have gone before you. You've got a great time to be out there performing. Yeah. We'll be watching you and cheering you on. My last question for the night is, what do you want to be remembered for?
Yeah. I want to be in life or at this festival? What?
No, in life.
In life?
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be remembered as someone that blazed new paths and inspires people to pursue whatever it is that's on their heart to pursue. You know, I'm someone that my path to this point has been unconventional and has been met with different types of resistance, and I've always persevered, and I hope that people can see themselves in that story.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and chatting. I know you're really busy. You've got a big night ahead of you. Guys, this is Breland at CMC Rocks 2022. We'll go and check you out next.